Afternoon, everyone. It's Wednesday, April 12th, 2017. It's 3:36 p.m. here in Chambly. Just finished working. Good days at work. I like my day. It was very fun. You know, when I finish my day and I'm not frustrated or pissed off, that's always a good day. And over there, I'm really happy. So, question day. I'm gonna answer some question. First question. Where do I get all my theories from? Well, studying time travel for the last 14 years of my life, plus 15 years, I have elaborated and mostly theorized, and experimented one time travel theory and principle. And what I learned over the year is that you can't rely on physics. If physicists would actually tell the truth about time travel, and they would actually go through finishing their math, their equation, putting them into a physical object, a design, an electronic schema, whatever, they would actually build their part of their math. Then they would see that it's feasible, and it's very, I wouldn't say easy, but it's feasible. And there's multiple ways you can time travel, which I'm going to write down the most I can explain on the time travel forum, Paranormalis. I'm gonna post probably tonight or tomorrow the multiple ways you can time travel, and try to explain as much as I can. And for me, rule number one: don't rely on physics. They're gonna lie. They're gonna use their physics study as dogma, like it's a religion, like it's the basic truth. There's nothing intangible. There's nothing beyond this, and that's it. That's all. No, and don't ever come and ask me that, or don't ever come and tell me that the Philadelphia experiment never happened. It did happen, and the Army and the Navy lied about it. And everything that you read or heard about the Philadelphia experiments is the basic truth. No matter what video you watch, it's all truth. Second question. What are my studies? Where did I learn everything? Well, I learned everything from experience, experimenting, reading, trying the best I can. And there is a lot of stuff that's undocumented because it's very dangerous, and I don't want people to copy what I did. This is one reason. And a lot of people are asking me, where's all the proof from the Brossard experiment? Well, the Brossard experiment was a project that I was in charge of, and it was supposed to be a secret. That's why it was done outside the Army. One of my Army buddy that wanted to raise the rank hired me and gave me a salary to do that project. He wanted me to recreate the Philadelphia experiment with the basic knowledge that I had and the people that I knew that could help me. So when I did the project and I did the experiment and everything, not everything worked as it planned, but something happened. They came and they took all the information. They raided my apartment, they stole my computer, they stole the data, they took everything. So that's why I sincerely have no proof, because it wasn't my project to start with. It was something that I created, but I wasn't supposed to make it public, and that's why they took it away. Most of what I created was, I had a few schema that was made by some associate of mine, and they were threatened and taken away from them. So this is one basic reason why I don't have any left over from what I did, because it wasn't mine to start with. Third question. What's your highest education? Well, my highest education is a secondary 5 high school diploma that I got when I was in the army. Beyond that, I have a welding certificate and other little things that I lost in a fire. But technically speaking, I have the skill to be an electrician, an electronic assembler. I know the basic rules of electronics, that I can build stuff on my own. And I'm a welder, I'm a metal worker, I'm a mechanic, I'm a car mechanic, I'm a car electrician. I know car electricity from A to Z. So those are my basic skills that I have that help me get jobs here and there for many years. And right now I'm learning more. With this new job, I'm learning again new skills. So I have a very diversified skill level. I'm a jack of all trades, and I'm a very creative person. And everything that I know about time travel, I learned from experimenting on my own, making projects with my associate, and information that I share with my friends and the people on forums. But basically, of all the internets, and when it comes to time travel, I'm probably the third or fourth person that actually doing something with his hand. And I don't have a shop anymore to do anything. But trust me that if I had access to a shop, when I finish working during the day, I would go there at night and do my project at night. And I would keep on working at night for 6-7 hours. That's how much I love this project. But right now, I'm stuck at home and I have nothing. I have no resource, no shop, no workstation, nothing. So basically when I want to do electronics or projects for other people's, I have to do on the kitchen table in my apartment, which is not very adequate for electronics work. So this is where I'm stuck right now. And I don't care if I'm credible or not. All I know is I'm the only one on the internet talking about this live and showing his face about it every day, almost every day. And as soon as things turn out my way, or I'm done paying all my debt, I'll be able to start working again. I'll find some place and I'll be able to do. I'll find some place that I can do my work, and I'll do my work again. I have an associate of mine who owns a big house and he has a garage, but he lives too far. He's one of my good friends, but it's too far for me to go back and forth all the time, because fuel is a resource that I cannot expand. I don't have fuel to waste. And he lives, it's not the fact that he lives very far from me, he lives 25 minutes away from me, but it's a lot of gas to go there back and forth. And it's not, it would have all the space I need to work. He has about 1,500 square feet at my disposal. But like I say, just too far. I need something that's 5 minutes from my home. Because when you're tired at night, and I have to work the next day, I cannot drive back for half an hour and then sleep for 5 hours and goes to work, do my 8 hours of work a day, and then go back to my lab, work another 6-7 hours and come back home. No, I'm too old for this. I'm 43 years old. I've worked all my life. I spent 5 years of my life working 60 hours a week. So I don't have the energy for that anymore. If I would have to devote my time to this time travel project, it would be a full time. I would have to quit this current job and I would have to do this full time. But I highly doubt that that's gonna happen unless I win the lottery. Then I'll do it part time just for fun. So basically that's gonna sums it up to the question. You can doubt me as much as you want, but don't ever rely on physics when you come to study time travel. because any physicist will always lie to you that time travel is impossible without this and that and nuclear this and a star and black hole. Bullshit. No physicists are going to tell you the truth. No physicists study radio frequency, radio waves, scalar waves, in low energy levels, 12 volt DC and all that shit. They all talk. They're not work. These guys don't work with their hands. They all talk. Yes, math, equations and logics are important, but they have to be turned into something physical. So don't ever rely on physics for time travel. They're always going to lie to you. So that's pretty much it for now.